Hi everybody, welcome to this new video, this new episode. So I know it's been a while. However, today let's talk about a new topic. I thought that maybe today I will try to answer questions. Okay, so I have a list of questions right there, just right in front of me. Okay, I will put it there. And let's dive into this video. Okay, so the first question is, why are you aiming for business school? So I would say the primary reason is that I want to work in finance. Okay, and I think that the business school would be the best way to reach my goals, working in an investment bank, and or maybe also an asset management firm. And because I want to work as a portfolio manager, okay, because I like to invest money, to um, create strategies, okay, to make profits by trying to um, prévoir, to anticipate, the different, les cours de la bourse, the different stock prices, and let's also one I would say the second reason is that uh, this is very interesting that when you are in a business school, there are a lot of people, and you are trying with them to create something together. Okay, for example, there in business schools, there are a lot of associations where you could share your different interests. Okay, so it could be in finance, or maybe it could be also trying to help others, trying to make the school more, how to say that, I'm thinking about the what in French we call the BDE. So the the student board, for the school, okay, to manage the school. And I think this is very interesting to have this dynamic with people trying to create something together, okay, and share their interests. So these are the reasons why I think that a business school would be suited for me. Okay. Then um, let's talk about the second question, which is um, what I will try to translate it correctly in English. However, it is, what would you consider the most important in your life? Very hard question. So all of these questions are from a questionnaire, a questionnaire, where for those business schools, So the second question, I would say that maybe the most important thing for me is that um, usually I'm someone who's pragmatic, and I like that things are um, make sense together. So usually, what I will consider the most important would be coherence, okay, like coherence, because uh, I would say that when things aren't logic, usually I don't understand them. and it's very hard for me to understand um, how the world is working if it is not logic, I would say. So usually I understand things that are logic when there are something that happen, then there are consequences, and also it creates a link with what I've said previously, that I'm someone who likes to um, who like um, who likes to anticipate things, and you, you can only anticipate things by analyzing them, trying to make projections, okay, to anticipate, but you have to use logic, to anticipate. So I would say that coherence is very important for me, because I mean I can't help people if I don't understand them and they are acting very strangely. Um, so I would say that coherence, logic is very important. Then, third question, no, not which, but what is your favorite um, activity? Not activity, but hobby. Yeah, what's your favorite hobby? I would say that there are a lot of different topics that I like. As I mentioned in my previous videos, for example, fragrances and many other things, But I would say that the main thing that stayed during my whole life was video games. Um, now that I have finished my exams, I'm playing a lot of um, I'm playing a lot video games, and especially EVE Online, um, because this is my favorite game. There are all the time things to do in this game, and also there are many updates. So all the time there are new contents. So this is pretty cool. Um, and yeah, I would say that my favorite hobby is playing video games. Um, I met someone recently, a new friend of mine, so it is cool because I can play the game with him. And yeah, I hope that I I could play with more people in this game, or maybe to discover new games or to play games that I've played before with some friends of mine. So it will be cool. And then let's talk about uh, the fourth question, which is, can you say one of your contradictions? So I don't know how to say citer in English. Quote, but it is strange to say quote one of your contradictions, but it's better to say, can you say one of your contradictions? And I would say that my main contradiction is to trying, yeah, sometime I'm trying to reach a certain point of, um, I would say, I'm all the time trying to optimize things, trying to have the best outcome from it, rendement, and and it I have to put a lot of energy in it. Okay, so sometimes trying to do all of your tout ce que tu peux faire all what you can do to reach a goal is sometimes so exhausting that it would maybe make you less productive about it. You know, I don't know if you see what I meant. Um, but let's take an example. If you're sometimes I'm trying to do as much as possible to optimize things. However, oh yeah, this is another, maybe this is the contradiction, but sometimes I'm trying to theorize things, okay, products, um, but I don't act. And I think that the main contradictions is I have projects, I want to do them, so I think about a lot about them, trying to know what is the best way to do them. But in reality, I spend I spend so many time thinking of it, but I don't act. So finally, if I don't act, nothing happen, and maybe it is because I'm just in my comfort zone, you know, to think about things, don't, um, but you don't act. Um, Maybe it's easier, and maybe it is simply because I like to think, but I mean I don't really care in reality to act. But in life, you have to move, you know, you have to do things. So if you're always, I mean, maybe it would be a cool idea to make that um, this aspect is your job, you know. You are the man who is thinking for other people, so it would be a cool job because you don't have to act, but you have to think, okay? Um, but in reality, when it comes to life in general, you must act. Okay, so sometimes you have to stop thinking about things and you have to go, um, tu dois y aller. You have to go and do it by yourself. So I think that's it for the video. Thanks for watching it. Don't forget to subscribe, to like the video if you like it, um, and yeah, to drop a comment down below. It would be cool. Thanks again for watching this video, and see you later. Bye.